Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve database task IGCSE ICT May June 2022. Okay, task 3 database. You are now going to prepare some reports. Dates are to be imported in the format of day, month, year. Make sure all currency values display the same currency symbol and are set to 0 decimal place. Using a suitable data package, import the file J2221 bookings. So let's open database. Okay, you can close this and then import the file. Click on external data, text file, browse. You go to the folder where you have the source files. And then okay. Okay, click on next. Okay, check the first row and then next, next. Okay, let's see if we have primary key. Okay, our primary key is cost ID. Choose primary key and then cost ID. Click on advanced to check the data type. Okay, first of all, the question says our date order should be day, month, and year. So this is correct. Okay, so we have text, 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 number, and then four text. Okay, text, 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 number, text, text, text. Telephone should be, let's check again. Telephone should be text. Okay, so telephone should be text. And then we have date or time, number, and text. Date or time, number, and text. Okay, click OK, next, and then finish. Okay, so the display for the date or time should be day DDMMMYY. Okay, to do that, go to design view, click on date or time, then look at the formats. Okay, it should be DDMMMY. So this is medium date. Okay, and then you can save. The next instruction, import the file j2221yacht.csv. Okay, external data, text file, browse, and yeah, okay. Next, check the first row. Next, next. Do we have primary key? Okay, our primary key is yacht ref. Choose primary key, yacht ref. Click on advanced to check the data type. Okay, so we have 5 text and 5 numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then day rate should be number or currency. Okay, since it's mentioned here that it should be currency, so we choose currency. And then, okay, next, finish. Okay, go to design view. Um, okay, it says the length, it should be 2 decimal places, store in 2 decimal places and display 2 decimal places. Okay, learned. Okay, this is not displaying all as 2 decimal places. So go to design view, length, the format, choose standard, and then decimal place, choose 2. Okay, so we can see the length, it's now in 2 decimal place. Then day rate zero decimal place, zero decimal place, and it should display currency symbol. Okay, day rate. Okay, choose currency and then decimal place 0. Okay, this is it. We have the currency and it does not have decimal place. Take a screenshot of the table structure showing the primary keys, field names, and data type. Okay, so to do that, go to design view. Okay, take a screenshot and then you can save in your evidence document. This is evidence 4. Okay, place here and do the same for bookings also. Create a one-to-many relationship between yacht ref in the yacht table and yacht ID in the bookings table. So let's create relationship. You can close all of this. Click on database tools, relationship. Okay, select the two tables and then add. Okay, the question says yacht table and bookings table. Okay, so I'm going to move it this way. Okay, you can expand this. So yacht ref to yacht ID. Yacht ref to yacht ID. So I'm going to click and then drag. So our relationship has been created. Click and create. We have the relationship. It says screenshots evidence of the fields and type of relationship. Okay, so you right click on this, edit relationship, take a screenshot as evidence. Okay, and you place in your evidence document as evidence 5. Enter the following details as a new record in the booking tables. Okay, so we have Mr. Iwan and Brown. In the bookings table, you go down to the last record. So we have Mr. Brown. Okay, the cost ID 2766. Okay, I'm just going to copy and paste this, but in your exam you have to type 2766, 2766. Telephone, depart date, days is 12. Depart date, days is 12. And then okay, then save. That is done. Using fields from both tables, produce a tabular report. Okay, now to produce a tabular report, you need to create query first. And after you've created query, then you can create report. To create query, you need to do all of this task in query, and then the other task in report. Okay, so let's start first. Okay, so the report should show this fields, this field's name. So let's create a query. Create query wizard. Okay, so we're going to create query using data from both tables. Okay, so we have title, first name, last name, telephone. Okay, title, first name, last name, and telephone. We have depart date, depart port, depart date, okay, depart port, yacht name, length days, yacht name, length days. Then we have day rate and charter cost. Day rate. Now, charter cost is not part of the field names in the tables that we are given. Okay, so we will need to create the field name called charter cost, which is calculated at runtime. Okay, so um, let's create this query first. Okay, next. Okay, you can make this query one. Finish. Okay, so now go to design view. Okay, for us to have the new field. Okay, so the field will be titled charter cost, okay, which is calculated at runtime. This field will calculate the value of the days multiplied by the day rate. Okay, type the name and then colon, then days, okay, will be multiplied by day rate. Let's see if the spelling is correct. Day rate, yes. So click on run. Okay, and we have the new field name. Now it says display charter cost field as currency with 0 decimal. Okay, I'm going to go to design view, property sheet. Okay, it is currency with 0 decimal. Let's run. Okay, that is done. Okay, we are done with all of this. Now we'll focus on this. It says yacht name includes the text C. Okay, this is yacht name. Okay, we only want to have records that the yacht name includes the text C. We go to design view. In the criteria, you type star C star and then run. Okay, yacht name. We can see it only includes the records with yacht name that has C. Okay, so our record has been reduced to 72. Okay, then days is 10 or more. Days is 10 or more. The days is 10 or more, greater than or equal to 10. Run. Okay, the days is 10 or more. Okay, and we are done with the query. Okay, so now it's time to create the report. Okay, click on create report wizard. Yes, save the query. Okay, move all the field names in query 1. Move all, then next, next. Sort the data into ascending order of yacht name and descending order of depart date. Yacht name, depart date. Okay, this is ascending, this is descending. Click on next. Okay, what is our orientation? Okay, it is landscape. Landscape, next. Okay, we are given the name, okay, for our report, the title we want to have in our report. So I'm going to paste the name and then finish. Okay, this is our report. Okay, it says that the report should fit a single page wide and print on 2 page. Okay, a single page wide, page 1 of 2. Okay, so it's only, let's go to layout view. So it only fits on a single page wide. It's not extending beyond one paper. Okay, so let's check if the field names are arranged accordingly. If they are not arranged accordingly, we need to rearrange. Okay, so we have title, first name, last name. Oh, okay. I think I'm missing one field name. Oh, okay, it's here. So I'm just going to move this. Okay, title. Okay, first name, last name. Okay, then the next we have telephone depart date. Telephone depart date. Can ensure that all the data are visible and no field is overlapping on another field. Okay, we have depart port and yard name. Depart port and yard name. Then we have length and days. Length, length, and then days. Then we have day rate and charter cost. Day rate and then charter cost. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Now it says that the sea fleet booking, the title is displayed in larger font size. Okay, let's check if it's displayed in larger font size. Okay, this is large enough, but in case you want to increase, you can just go to um, design view and then you just select and go to format. Then you can always increase the size. Okay, but I'm just going to leave mine as at 20 because it's big enough. Okay. Then it says has a label, total bookings to the left. Oh no, excuse me. Calculate the total numbers of bookings and place this at the end of the report. Calculate the total numbers of bookings. Okay, so want to know how many bookings that is in this table. Okay, so to calculate that, you select any of the field names. Okay, and then click on this, then count records. So when you click on count records, when you go down, you can see the total number here. Okay, has a label total bookings to the left of this value. You should have a label. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and then set caption. So I can edit the caption. Okay, in the case you need to adjust this, you just need to go to the design view. Okay, and then you can adjust if you need to adjust. Display your own only your name, center number, and candidate number in the footer so it appears in the same position on every page. Make sure no other data is displayed in the footer. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. So to add my name and candidate number, I'm going to click on label, and then I will have my name, candidate number, and center number. Okay, this is it. Okay, we are done with this task. Okay, print out. Make sure that you have entered your name, center number, and candidate number on your report. We've done this. Take screenshot evidence showing the database formula used to calculate the total number of bookings and place this in your evidence document as evidence 6. So we need to screenshot the formula for this. Okay, go to the design view and then screenshot the formula. Okay, and paste in your evidence document as evidence 6. Okay, using fields from both tables, produce labels with. Okay, so we are going to produce labels. Okay, you can close all. So create query wizard. So we have yacht name, excuse me, yacht name, first name, yacht name, title, first name, and last name. Okay, yacht name, title, first name, last name. Then we have postcode, depart port. Postcode, depart port. We have depart country, depart date. Depart country, depart date. And lastly, we have days. Next. Okay, you can make this query 2 and finish. Okay, so let's sort Let's filter the data by using this. Okay, days is 28. The days is 28. Go to design view. The days is 28. Run. Okay, we can see all the days are 28. And then the part country does not include Croatia. Okay, not include Croatia. The part country, not Croatia. Let's see if our spelling is correct. Okay, then run. Okay, does not include Croatia. Okay, are sorted in ascending order of last name. Design view, last name, on sort, click on sort and then ascending order. Run. Okay, last name is sorted in ascending order. Okay, now we're done with this task. Okay, the next we need to produce a label. Okay, let's save this. To produce a label, click on create and then labels. Okay, the question says that each label size is 99.0 mm wide and 67.7 mm. So you look for 99.0 times 67.7 mm. Okay, and then two colons. Okay, so two colons. So next, you can ignore this. Next, excuse me. Okay, so we need to, our label should be in this order. So yacht name, move, then enter to go to the next row. Okay, yacht name, then we have first title, first name and last name. Title, first name and last name, then enter. Then postcode, enter. Depart port, depart country. Depart port, depart country. Okay, depart port, depart country. Then we have depart date and days. Okay, depart date and then we have days. Says that in your label, you must have your name, center number, and candidate number on the left at the bottom of each label. Okay, on the left. So just go down and then have your name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, next. Our data is sorted by last name. Next. And then next. Okay. Do we have a name for our label? Okay, no name. Okay, next. Okay, this is our label. Okay, we're done with this, with all of this. Okay, modify the format of the yacht name so that it is center aligned and displayed in a bold and larger font size. Okay, so select and then click on format. Okay, it should be displayed in bold, center aligned, and then you can increase the size. Okay. Save and print your label. So let's see how it looks when we want to print. Yes, this is what it should look like. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.